was telling myself that, oh my God, like, am I going to be okay? But just try. Like, yes, yeah, like just talking to myself, you know, because I was so scared. But then I took that challenges, and now this is my life. So I think everyone can do it if they want to do it. And it could be scary, but if you don't try it, you never know the result. And if you try it, and I think people or things will fall into the place. And if it doesn't work, then just go back to whatever you feel comfortable. So I want to share that kind of experience in maybe for someone, maybe help someone to, if it can help, then like just, you know, motivate or inspire people that, you know, who wants to do whatever they want to do and they can't do it, you know, at the moment. Inspire them to do it as well. Like, it just, I think if everyone's happy, the world will be more happy. So
yeah, and I think you said
kind of
earlier, I don't know if it was what you just said, but to follow your heart.
Yeah.
Maybe say something with that. Because I think that's a really good line.
The following heart is, I think it's really important. I always try to listen to my heart, but I never knew, because I used to study in marketing and different kind of things, and I got a job in finance and, you know, investment banking, and like I just thought, like, what am I doing this? I don't feel like right, you know, this is not for me. But just career was going okay and everything, and just didn't know what to do. But my heart was always like crying, like, oh my God, like, why am I doing this? And I just, I was in the computer. And I was always telling myself, like, my heart was saying that I want to do what my heart wanted to do. And that time I left I left the job when I had enough of my heart saying that, you know, this is not for you, like, I want to do what my heart say. It's not like, you know, brain, like heart, I want to do what my heart does, not the brain. Yes,
because your brain can say one thing, but your heart can say another, no? So you decided to follow your heart, but you also, your brain also was operating, because you really thought about, you thought about it, you planned it carefully, no? You
So.
Or did you not plan it so much?
I did plan it.
Yeah, so you did plan. You didn't just kind of, oh, I'm leaving. And
no, I think for my procedure to go to Spain was 3 years it took me. And the beginning, when I went to Spain with my friends, it was really good, and Jerez and Feria and everything, and I just fell in love. Oh my God, like, they're amazing, like, you know. They just have fun with guitar and music and children and family, and, you know, not with the material, like, you know, expensive stuff or anything like that. And I just thought, like, this is something I never seen, and that's how I want to live. And that's when I started 2007 or 8, I can't remember. And then we say, like, kind of joke, like, we should come to, like, Spain, like, with my friends, like 3 months or something like that. And then all my friends left Flamenco, but I continue. And then I was always wanted to go, and I went to Seville so often, but it was like only weekend or 1 week, and then again coming back to the normal life, you know, in London working, and again going to Spain. It's just like heartbroken every time I had to go home. So, like, you know, I want to go to Spain to live at least 1 year, so that's, I would just want to dance every day and see what happened. And people thought I was crazy.
I'm sure. Sure. They were like, why would you give up a well-paid job in London to go and dance in Sevilla in Spain? No?
And my friend...
I can understand it.
Yeah, my colleague. I remember when I went there, like, last year to see my colleague, the ex-colleague, that when I was working with her, and she said to me that, you know, I was very worried about you when you said that you wanted to go to Spain and just become a dancer, you know. It sounds like, you know, just crazy, like, what
random, no?
What are you talking about? And people were saying about me, like, is she crazy or something? Like, but then she and of course I'm really happy that I made it. And and people say that you have to start dancing when you are a child and everything, and you have to be Spanish to be able to dance. And all the kind of comments I was receiving all the time. But in some way, like, it's not because I think I have talent, it's because I want to do that. So like, I don't think so. There was me saying, my heart said like, no, it's not true. If you like whatever you like, then it will be able to conseguir,
to achieve it.
Yeah.
And you did say to me yesterday that, really that with what you do, that 90% is sorry, 90% is 10% is talent. Was it? Was 10% is talent?
I think around 10%. Well, eight, even less, like 8% or 10. Like I think it's even less.
Okay.
Yeah,
because, and the rest is just sheer hard work.
Yeah. Because I had the really bad time as well, like being dancer, getting pressures and being in Japan. Getting pressures.
From who?
From like, I don't know, maybe public. Like, because I am Japanese, so when people come to see me, just look at me and going on like, can you dance or something like that? And that's my, like, people do that, like, first impression when they see me at my business as well, like, the Flamenco Benalmana, when they come and see the flamenco and just like, are you a dancer? And that's the most of it. Like, maybe 20% of people, they are really nice and they don't care if I'm there and I just dance. So I had really difficult time for a few years, that just feeling like maybe I'm not worth it, or I shouldn't be really dancing, or just scared to talk to people maybe, because like every time I'm there, like just no all the time. So I did lead a lot of like training, like mental training and to follow your dream, and I did have a mental trainer as well, and I still have. Sometimes I talk to her and
like a coach, no?
Coach,
or like a mentor or a coach to help you,
to be able to
think about, think through,
and to reach whenever you want to be. Because if you have insecurity, I think it's difficult, and I think it can be dangerous when you have insecurities.
Yes.
So and I read the book, and then in the book was saying, like few books was saying about the talent. It's only little, like in a reality.
Right.
It's the 90%, almost around 90%. Your efforts, how much you want to do it, and how much you practice, and how much you spend time, and if you give up or not.
Yes.
Because you will receive a lot of no, like and maybe each stage, like people go like, no, you're not good, or something like that. And then being an artist is like, because you're dancing there, performing, people come to judge you as well in a part of it. And if people say no, or like I once got really bad review, like one
on TripAdvisor or
no, on Google.
Okay. But before you started your own business, or
no, after I was maybe 2 years later or something like that, when I was pregnant, and I was really, I couldn't dance, but I had to dance, and one of the person who wrote the review, she gave me one, and like it's just the price is not worth it for like €1. The person who is dancing is Chinese, and she is imitating and stuff like that, and it just really hurt me, to see that kind of conversation or comments as well.
Yes.
But then I tried to switch my, feeling in the heart, and just, there are lots of people, and if she think that, that's okay, but I'm gonna continue.
Yes.
So you really need to have that kind of, how do you say, the mindset.
Yes.
Yeah. So I read a lot of books. And that helps me a lot, to continue what I want to do.
And your 5-star TripAdvisor review is that's a good sign that people love what you do. If I think not everybody likes everybody. So if you have 1 or 2 people, then I think you just have to not ignore them. No, I don't.
No, ignore them. Like I would say, ignore them. Like just maybe.
Kind of
like maybe they are not happy as a person.
They have their reasons.
They're not happy. My conclusion was always like that. Like they are not happy about themselves. That's why they want to make comments. Because if I go to see someone, maybe if I didn't even like it, I wouldn't make that kind of comments on the
No, especially very personal things. If it's not your style, you could say, not really my style. That's fine.
And it's on the internet.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
That is the problem with the internet, isn't it?
I think people have now, like myself as well, like really pressure about the reviews.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Pressure to get good.
Yeah.
And if you read one negative review about yourself, it can send you kind of thing. But I think now, like you say, you have to be mentally prepared for that. So, because not everyone likes everybody all of the time.
No,
so,
and then everyone's different as well, and the styles are different. So I normally tell them that what I do and what we do is a traditional thing. So if you're looking for some kind of theater work or like amazing thing, then go to somewhere else.
Yes, because if they go to a very touristic tableau, maybe they'll like that more because that's what they expect.
And
doesn't mean it's better,
dancers,
but it's what they expect because they have seen, you know, the image of flamenco and lots of people, and they don't appreciate actually what you're doing, the traditional flamenco style. So okay.
So
good. All right. How are you feeling? You feeling okay?
I'm good.
You're speaking really well. It's really good. It's good.
I didn't know what to talk.
No, but I think we managed to find lots to talk about.
I think we got into the.
Okay, what is your ideal audience? And when I say audience, I'm not just talking about audience in flamenco, but to listen to what you have to say. Do you have different audiences maybe for different things? So who is your ideal audience for Flamenco Benalmádena?
For Flamenco Benalmádena, I think for Flamenco Benalmádena it's more older people. That's what we have all the time as well. Like, you know, the more than maybe 40 or 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe Northern Europeans
or
Northern
Americans,
like more kind of that kind of group. No?
Sometimes people come from Seville or sometimes people come from different places, but it's not majority. It's the people who go to see flamenco in Spain. I mean, they don't go to that kind of place. They don't go to tablao. They go to theater maybe. Okay. Because government help a lot more as well. The price and that kind of thing. So
Okay. And for who's your ideal audience for the people who you would like to motivate? To maybe change their lives, follow their heart, whatever, that kind of area.
Actually, real audience that we have is the older people, that more than 40, 50 or like retired people. But for me, will be really interesting, and I would like to do someone who is younger as well, because younger people has more insecurity in their life. The teenagers or teenager might be a little bit difficult, but
early 20s now.
I think it's good for them actually, for teenager, because you have a place to express, but they don't know how to react. Sometimes we have school children and group from England, and they don't know how to receive it. Maybe they need a few weeks to kind of So if they just come for 1 week, maybe it's not long enough. They need to go do regular sessions. Because it takes a while to open up. For anyone. You know? That's the things. But once you're in there, like older people, like always love, like they just go like because they have more experience. They know things, and they are open. To express more than teenager.
And usually by the time you're 50 or 40, 50, you kind of know who you are and what you want.
And you don't care what other people think.
Exactly. You don't feel embarrassed.
If you like it, just enjoy it, and just express it. Like But maybe.
And would Japanese? We were saying about Japanese. Do they feel kind of embarrassed, or is it more in themselves? Is it that they feel embarrassed in front of other people, maybe, to dance?
I think it's
or is it something in their own?
Japanese people in general really shy.
Okay, so it's more
shy, and you don't know what to say in front of everyone, like in public. Like in the school, kids, like they don't have questions because you don't want to ask questions in the front of everyone, you know.
Okay, yes.
That's I noticed as well, like,
yes.
yeah.
But you've changed from that now, no? You have. Do you think you've become more Spanish in your personality? Do you notice kind of more Spanish characteristics?
Spanish. I have to learn to be Spanish character as well. In a way, in a you know, just when they say like, you know, let's meet tomorrow, and they never turn up tomorrow, and that kind of things, I have to accept it, understand. I'm never gonna be like that, but you know, just be more chill. If not, then it's difficult to live in Spain as well, because for the first 5 years I suffered that, like I didn't like the way, and I just didn't want to stay anymore in Spain, because I couldn't understand why people say like next week let's meet, and like everyone, almost nobody like turn up like next week, and just keep like asking like where are we gonna go, and you know the paperwork and stuff really difficult as well. So in a way I have to learn to understand and accept the Spanish culture, but I don't go there. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm more like in a between, that when I used to live in New Zealand when I was a student, I think it changed my habits from the really shy person. I'm still shy, but I have to go in and talk to people. That it's different. And originally, I'm personally shy, but you know, just learn to be there as well, and to be with people, and to talk in front of public, and to do something in front of people as well. So that's when I changed. And around there, New Zealand, London, that kind of culture are more to me, not to certain.
Sort of somewhere in the middle now.
Yeah.